finally, use the Warlord progress icon to get a strategic overview of the game and see who is closest to winning. Where is that? Oh, okay. So let's click on that. We click this thing here, and okay, this is good. This is actually a little bit better than looking at these tiny numbers over here. So I can see Agron has the highest close combat. I actually have the highest range right now, and that's it. What am I doing? Okay, I gotta click that back again. Okay, so let's roll the dice because I'm not using anything in my inventory. I rolled a 2, which I can go over here to a traitor world. If I'm a loyalist, I will have to fight something, so I probably don't want to go there. So we'll go to this contested world and access a data slate. So we'll travel there. Alright, investigate the sector. It's some bad guys. Well, we shouldn't run from fights because that's how we get experience, and I have like no experience up here. You see these our friend over here, he's been winning a bunch of stuff and we haven't done anything. So let's fight. Let's do it. Encounter. A fight with a unit which use ranged combat is referred to as a firefight. And blah blah. So we're tied on that. The attack rolls at yes. Okay. We're tied on fight, so whoever rolls higher. I rolled a 5, which is not bad. What you got? He rolled a 1. Excellent. Alright. 9 versus 5. That means I win. Continue. Robuts Guleman wins. Alright. Well, that was good. I got a bunch of experience there. When a warlord defeats anything other than another warlord or an opponent on the Vengeful Spirit, he gains experience points and can increase his close combat or ranged combat abilities. A warlord gains XP equal to the close combat ranged combat score of his defeated opponent. And when the total number of XP gained is 7 or more, a close combat or ranged combat point is gained. Okay. Click the text at the top of the screen to open the game log. Okay, that's interesting. I've been seeing this up here. There's a game log up there. So that's useful. Possibly. Alright, let's resume game. Alright, these guys are just professionally running around the board, fighting things and collecting things, and I feel like I'm probably lagging behind. Not really. Now, our guy over here actually lost a point on his attack over there, so maybe it was something he had temporarily. Alright, cards moving around to there. I mean, I guess we want to get, just strong enough to get to the middle. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's a good barometer to decide when you're good enough to get to the middle. So maybe when your attack scores and stuff are getting close to 10, I would guess. Alright, there was a standoff there. Alright, back to my turn. So, what are we going to do? Roll a die. I got a 4. Can I get out of this side of the board? Alright, we can go to the Forge world, which I think oh, what do I have? I have 2 resources, so I can get some armor. The options are go to the Traitor world, which is probably bad for me. Yeah, another Traitor world, that's bad for me. The War Zone, your forces become embroiled in the battle for Isvan. I don't know what that is. Let's go over here to the Forge world and go ahead and get some armor. I think that's what we want to do. Alright, armory. So what could I get? Well, I can get for one resource, I can get this pattern armor. Prevents the loss of resolve if a 6 is rolled after a defeat in a firefight. If I get the Mark 6, so that was the Mark 5. The Mark 6 prevents on a 5 or 6. So I will probably get that because everything else costs too much. So this one, the one that costs 2. So let's click that, hit purchase, and continue. And that was my turn. So Yeah, I gotta say that is one thing I kind of don't like. That. Okay, so my turn just took, you know, a few moments, and now I gotta wait all this time for all these other guys to go. I really wish there was an option to just eliminate these two computer guys and just me against the other guy, but maybe I just don't know how to do it. Maybe there is the option and I didn't know how to do it and I just did it wrong. That would not be the first time that I did something wrong in a video game, so it is what it is. But we're gonna have to start getting into some fights over here and upgrade our character, especially now that we got the armor. Okay, who's doing what? Alright, Artellus is encountering some bad guys with a range combat of 8. That's rough. He only gets an 8, he's gonna lose. Oh, he lost by 1. Is it worth rolling? Reroll. He's re-rolling it. Yeah, I would. I definitely would have there. Yeah, nice. Good job, Artellus. You're gonna win this game for us, I think. So maybe it's a good thing that we have a computer on our side, because I feel like right now I'm just kind of really meandering and just trying to figure out what to do. But I mean, you don't play this game for epic strategy. This is very much what we call a beer and pretzels game, which means, you know, it's very casual. You're not, you know, you're just rolling the dice and moving. For the most part, when it's not your turn, you could probably not pay attention and not really miss much. Now, I have lost a turn for some reason. I don't know what. Somebody did something, and that is not cool. In today's modern world of modern board games, you should never, ever have a lose a turn option. That is bad game design. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Bad game design. Bad. You don't do that. So now, I have to wait. Well, so see. So I have to wait 6 turns for me to do something because of that. That's not cool. It's very not liked. But, again, this game is just a lot of randomness. Nothing you can do about that. It is a very casual game, you know. It's just how it is. All right, this guy. Oh, Karn is fighting. Oh, he got an 11. So he wins that. All right, guy's almost defeated, but. I don't. Oh shoot. Oh, you know what? So the computer's, you know, kind of going along as, you know, on its own. But if I click anywhere, it actually sort of pauses the action. So what do I have here? All right. So I have the armor and those guys. So let's roll the dice. See where we end up. We can go over here, which is access 2 data slates, or we can go over here and get 2 data slates. Well, I think I want to come over here. And I can't tell where my warlord friend is at. Oh, he's over here, I think. I get it now. So the icons with the big circle underneath it is where the actual warlords are. Okay, so we'll go over here, travel here. And the veils. So, alright. I guess we'll encounter both of these. Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll encounter both of these. Continue. So, this one is, we're going to try, we need a 5 or better. And our strategy is what, 2? So, we need to roll a 3 or better on the die. So, that is actually good. We rolled a 3. So, we continue. We got that guy. Now, we will fight these guys. So, they're close combat of 3. My close combat is 3 with +2. So, I have a 5 right now. Plus my roll. So let's roll that. I rolled a 3, I get an 8. He needs to roll. Frick, he rolls an 8. I'm gonna re-roll. That's stupid. I can't have 2. Alright, we're gonna re-roll it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I rolled the same number again. So standoff. God damn it. Well, that sucked. That really sucked. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. I could have just outright lost. But I'm not getting very lucky in this game. Don't feel like I'm accomplishing a whole lot. But that's okay. That's okay for a first time playing. It's my first day. I'm a noob. So alright. Thankfully, well, let's look at the handy dandy thing here. Alright, so Agron is on a quest, which I'm not sure what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out. Let's hit resume game. I think when you're on a quest, you know, one card tells you to do a bunch of stuff, and then if you do it, you'll get some rewards. It may lead them to get a talisman, because I do know we need that. We need to get a talisman in order to get to the center of the game. Alright, so still not our turn yet. Waiting for Karn. Karn misses a turn. Hey! I like that. It works both ways. Alright. Roll the dice and see where we end up. We could go over here to... Who's over there? If we went here, I don't know who's there. I cannot tell which of the two bad guys is there. And the other option would be to go over here and access 2 data slates. I can go over here, access... we'll go over here. I don't think... let's see, he's a... No, he's a 5'3", and I'm a 5'5". I could actually go over there and have a decent chance at beating him. But we'll go over here. I want to upgrade my guy first, so let's go ahead and counter 2 data slates and hope we get some good stuff. Come on, give me some good luck. It is my time now. Alright, investigate the sector. Place data slates will stay in the sector where they were revealed for the rest of the game, or until a condition is met as described on the data slate. There's a fleet, Grand Cruiser. Instead of your normal move, you may give the Grand Cruiser 1 resource to cross the warp to a sector directly opposite the one you are in. Okay, and then the other one, place the maze of Zishneshnir. The maze will remain here for the rest of the game. Whenever you land here, if your stratagem is less than 2, you must miss 1 turn. Oh, that's bad. Instead of your normal move, you may give the Grand Cruiser 1 resource to cross the... I don't like this place here. Let's replace that data slate. And let's investigate the sector. Alright, that's good. We got some, you know, some of our buddies here. I need a 7 or more to get this Titan to join my Legion. And he only gives me a +1. Well, that's kind of weak. But, alright. We'll roll the dice. We probably are not going to get him. We got a 6, right? So, we don't get him. I'm not going to re-roll that. Let's hit continue. On your mission to the Vengeful Spirit, you will encounter various fleets which will accompany you if you accept them. They often give you bonuses or help out in certain situations. If you wish to take a fleet with you, choose the Take Fleet command. If you wish to leave them in the sector, choose the Leave Fleet Here command. There's no limit to the number of fleets you may have. Okay. So, instead of your normal move, you may give the Grand Cruiser 1 resource to cross the warps. Oh, okay, I get it. It's a boat. It's like in Talisman, it's the boat. So, why not? We'll take the fleet. You can change the speed of the AI and blah blah. When it's set to 1, the game will pause for each AI action and wait for you to resume the game. We figured that out already. Alright. I should pay a little bit more attention to what the computer is doing. Or at least where they're ending their turns. Alright, Artellus is moving around. Alright, he upgraded his range combat. I didn't notice what that S was. Investigate the sector. Oh, maybe we'll see now. Oh, it's a stranger. On your next turn, the navigator will transport you to any sector in this region. And he got a resource. Okay. And this turn, Karn is going. Is that other guy still on a quest? Yeah, he is. Alright, resume game. What you doing, Karn? Goes to the Realm of Chaos. He's got to roll a die. What do you get? Firefight. The fleet is attacked and by range combat of 4. He gets a 6, so he wins that. Does he get experience for that? Didn't look like he got experience for that. Well, we'll know when that happens for us. So let's roll our die. We get a 5. We could go to the traitor world, which I think we've already said we don't want to go there. We can go over here, the war zone. Your forces become abroad in the battlefield. File, roll 1 die, and the rest of the options I think are not bad, are not good rather. So let's go ahead and see what this area is over here. We're gonna go to this war zone, and we have to roll a die. So travel here, and let's see what we got. Show me what you've got. Alright, the roll 1 die. If I roll a 1, become the fleet is surrounded by the churning fury of an abating warp and lose 1 turn. Well, that's not good. So 2 or 3, if I'm a loyalist, my fleet is attacked and I'll go into a close combat of 4. The traitor, the fleet is attacked by forces of the Imperial First Legion. Alright, and what does not kill? If I roll a 4 or 5, I get +1 to close combat, and a 6 is a safe passage. The fleet steers. Your forces may travel directly to Mars next turn. Alright, so let's roll the dice and see what happens. I roll a 2, which means I have to fight something. Okay, well, let's do it. Close combat of 4, we have a 5, so we have a slight advantage. We roll a 3 again. That is 3 threes in a row for us. So we win this, right? So let's see if I gain any experience from this. No? I did. Alright, I did gain experience for that. Alright, so that's good. So, pretty much fighting anything is usually worthwhile as long as you win. You don't want to lose. And really only one of us seems to have lost the fight so far. I had a few stalemates which were kind of bad. I mean, yeah, they didn't really do much. And I'm not finding really any good items. But again, you know, that's what this game is. Heavily based on luck and, you know, kind of just roll and move, do stuff, and, you know, see if you can come out of this with some kind of story. My story thus far is I fight people to a standstill and just travel around. Alright, Artellus just beat up Angron, which is awesome. That's awesome. Good job. He can either weaken the resolve or take an item. I think he's going to take an item. Either way, that's good. Nice. Nice. So that's one of the sort of strategies you can employ in this game is try to land on your opponent's squares and attack them and take their stuff or weaken them. But again, you know, you are at the mercy of the dice. So, you know, saying it's a strategy to land on your opponents is, you know, not the most reliable thing in the world. So it's back to our turn. Let's go ahead and roll the dice because there's not a whole lot of options. We roll a 6, so it means we can go pretty far. We can go over here. We'll access 2 data slates, which I think are already out. I probably will go over there because if we go to this place over here, nah. Let's go over here. Wait, which is the option? Oh no, I can't go. I want to go here. That's not where, right? That's not the option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'll pass it. So I would go here for 1 data slate, or I go over there and access 1 data slate. But there's a bad guy over there, which I believe is that Angron. Let's travel over there. And I can encounter a warlord. Let's encounter a warlord. Choose a warlord. I could encounter my friend or the other guy. Let's see if we can get into a ranged combat. Continue. Yeah, let's do a firefight. Let's do a firefight. His ranged combat sucks. so we have kind of a good chance against them. Alright, I get a score of 13. I don't think he has a chance. No chance for you. Alright, so 13 versus 4. He definitely loses. Okay, now. You won. You can now take a reward from the loser. Select from any equipment or data states the loser has, or one resource. If available, you may also force them to lose one resolve. Right. So let's see what he has over here. He has a Dreadclaw dropout. Add one to your close combat. When you are victorious in melee against a unit or another warlord and cause them to lose resolve, you gain one resolve. Oh, we'll take that. Can I take that? Am I allowed to take that? I want that. Did I get it? I don't know what I did there. Yes, I did. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know. Alright, I'm sure Angron is now very angry. Yeah, that was a good idea for me. Good job, Zero Budget Geek. Alright, good. You're fighting an enemy battle group. But he's gonna kick their ass. Oh, yes, he is. Alright, he gains an extra. Oh, I didn't see what it was saying. Yeah, he has ways to gain extra turns. He is ready to complete a quest. Annihilation encounter. I didn't see what it was. Damn it. Encounter a close combat data slate and defeat it in melee. That was his quest. And he got a talisman, yep. Angron has a talisman. Alright. Now how do you get... I guess I should spend some time looking at what these planets are. I'm not sure how he got a quest. Was it just a data slate? It's probably just a data slate. Alright, let's just hit resume game. Alright, our buddy's moving around. Where is he at? Asteroid range. He's gonna fight something and then gain a resource. Alright, he beat that. Wow, it got a good number though, but he won. Oh, he rolled low too. Alright, so he did the right. He should have won that, and he did win that. Alright, he got a resource. That's fine. Resume game. End of turn. Alright, Karn. Do your thing. Do your stuff. I like that up there it says Karn is thinking. Karn arrives at Istvan 5. He's gonna receive a roll. Oh, he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll for the Dark Gods. He gets a 3, which was Mark of Sin. He got a +1 resolve. So let's take a look at the stats over here. My numbers are pretty good. My partner numbers are pretty good, though lopsided. But one of the bad guys has a talisman. All right, let's roll the dice. We got a 4. So where does that put us? We can go to the traitor world, and fight something. We can go over here. That's the armory. I don't have much. I don't have any resources. Son of a gun. If I go over there, I'm just fighting. If I go in here, more fighting. I mean, I'm fighting everywhere that I go. Let's go to the traitor world. See what happens when I go there. I think it's just a fight, a close combat of 4, but my close combat is 6 right now. So you're attacked by chaos demons. Alright, roll dice. A 9 is not good. But he got an 8, so we win. That's fine. I'll take that. that talisman. We gotta get that away from him. His stats aren't very high, so if one of us could land on him, we could probably beat him up and take it. There's an event. I didn't see what it said. Alright, our buddy's taking his turn. Artellus, where are you going? Yeah, I still gotta get used to what all these icons are. I don't know what all of them mean yet. So far, it hasn't impacted my gameplay much, because again, my turn really consists of just rolling a die and picking one of two outcomes, and then that's pretty much it. So, you know, which is okay because, you know, it's relaxing. A lot of the games I've been playing lately have been, I don't want to say brain burners, but, you know, there's some fighting going on here. But, you know, this is kind of nice that I really don't need to think much, and I can just sit and talk to you guys and just have a good time. So, you know, there's that. Alright, is it back to my turn finally? Okay. So let's roll the dice. Now I gotta remember, I have that thing that lets me add 3 to my attack. Alright, I roll a 5, so I can go over here, which is access to data slates, but there is a data slate there. So what is that data slate? It's a spy. Look through the remaining stratagems and take one of your choice. The spy then departs, and all previous used stratagems are back in play. Well, that's interesting. The other place I can go to is over here, and I can encounter these guys. I actually think I want to go over there. I want to try to get, oh, reunite is 7 though. I will need to roll a 6 on the die, or 5, a 5 or 6 on the die, which is not very likely. But that location, I do get 2 data slates, so I'll get something else. So we'll go there. We'll get a chance at getting a buddy, and we'll get something else. We'll encounter something else. So let's investigate the orbital strike relay. No, that's what we found there. Orbital strike may be used against any unit you're about to encounter. Instead of encountering the unit, it is destroyed and discarded along with this card. Oh, wow. Sure. Okay, so we gotta encounter this guy here, and let's roll the die. We need a 5 or 6. We rolled a 6. Yes. All right. So he joins us. Equipment can be found and taken to add to your Legion forces. Initially, you cannot have more than 4 items of equipment. You can take equipment with you or leave it on this sector using the commands on the right. Okay, I see it over here. So, maybe used against any unit you're about to encounter. Instead of encountering the unit, it is destroyed and discarded along with this card. Okay, well, we'll take that. Why not? And we'll end our turn. So, as you can see, turns are just very simple. Roll the dice, pick a few things, and go. And carry on conversations with your buddies who are also waiting for their turns. That's the game. Alright, so what's Agron doing? He encountered an event there. Call to arms. Let me see what it says. I mean, I could stop it and read every single thing, but it's kind of hard. Agron is thinking. Artellus is going. I'm not going to click on anything. I'll let them take their turns, and I'll check the stats and stuff when it comes back to my turn. Man, look at our guy Artellus. He has his freaking range combat is 10. Though my melee is 8. That's pretty good, actually. We might be doing better than the computer. Well, one of my guys is a computer. But one of them does have a... Agron? Does Agron still have a... let's see here. Agron still has a talisman. Alright, so we gotta get that away from him. I actually, you know what I think I might do? I think if I get a chance, I'll probably attack Agron, try to steal the talisman from him, and then probably give it to my computer friend, and he'll probably know exactly what to do with it. You know what? At this point, we may want to go to the middle areas.